I build, I code, I innovate. I didn't know the serial Oscar welcomes you to Enlightenment Hub. Hello there, tech creators and curious minds. Today we are diving into the amazing world of printed circuit board making, also known as PCB boards. Whether you are a total beginner or just curious about how those green boards in your gadgets comes to life, this video will walk you through the basics of designing, printing, and assembling your own custom PCB. So quickly, a printed circuit board PCB is a flat board that electrically connects and mechanically supports electronic components using conductive tracks, pad, and other features that etched from copper sheets and laminated into a non-conductive base material. A typical PCB is made up of several layered materials, such as the fiberglass, which is the top surface area for rigidity and insulation, a thin layer of copper foil laminated to the base, which forms the electrical traces and parts that connect each component, and finally a green, blue or red protective coating that covers the traces, which prevents it from oxidation and short circuits. Without further ado, let's dive into the making. Is a free open source software suite for electronic design automation that provides a complete toolset for designing and manufacturing electronic hardware. For better understanding and to save time by keeping the video short, I will be making use of a simpler circuit design to help you grasp the basic concept of circuit design, while I'm going to be making use of a complex circuit design for the etching process. Start by opening the schematic editor. The working environment looks like this. First, you need to grab the components from the component selection menu. For this video, I'll be making use of a resistor, battery holder, and a 3.7 volt LED. Arrange and wire up the components properly. Choose the appropriate footprint for each component for it to be used during the PCB design process. Once the footprint has been selected, export the circuit diagram from the schematic to the PCB editor. On my screen here lies the footprint of the circuit. Now all we need to do is to position each component where they belong. Select the route track option, which lays the copper tracks along the PCB. Selecting the copper zone properties. Highlight the circuit and fill in the empty space with copper. First, serving as ground and joining together every negative terminal in the circuit. Simulating the circuit, we have something like this. Now the circuit is ready for printing. Clicking on the preview button helps to see what the circuit is going to look like when printed on the photo paper. Just as I said earlier, we're going to be designing a simple circuit for you to get a basic understanding of what circuit design is all about. Now we can now proceed by using a complex circuit for the etching process. This is a thermal A4 paper. On it, we would be printed the complex circuit diagrams to begin the etching process. Thermal paper is often used in tuner transfer method. It acts as a medium to transfer printed circuit from a laser printer to a copper clad board. The thermal paper has the ability to retain the tuner, unlike the regular A4 papers. After you must have designed your circuits and printed it on the photo paper, you should have something like this. However, you need to cut the printed circuit as regards its measurements. You should have something like this. Now get your full copper coated board, referencing the measurement of the circuit on your photo paper. Cut out the fully copper coated board. With the aid of a steel wool, scrub the copper surface of the board gently. Get rid of any impurities on the surface of the copper to facilitate the tuner transfer process. Now simply join the printed circuit of the paper to the clean surface of the copper board. Using a pressing iron, apply it to the top of the paper as shown to carry out the tuner transfer process. After the application of it for about 10 to 15 minutes, the paper is ready to be separated from the coated copper board. A bowl of water is needed for the gentle removal of the paper. Dip the board into the water for a few minutes. After softening of the paper, gently use your fingers to rub off the paper from the surface of the board, and the tuner transfer process is carried out successfully. Prepare your ferric chloride solution. It is a highly corrosive chemical. Dip the board into the solution and continuously shake the container till the exposed copper surface has been completely disintegrated. Wash the circuit board thoroughly with water to prevent further chemical reaction from the board. After drying off the board, use your steel wool to gently scrub off the tuner from the surface of the board, and you should end up with a nice looking printed circuit board like this. Using a hot glue gun, mount the board onto a piece of wood and drill the necessary holes using a portable drilling machine. Insert your components and start soldering. After soldering, you should have a well-presentable circuit board like this. In our next PCB video, we are going to be looking at how we can coat the exposed copper surface with some insulative painting. This is Etching with the serial Oscar. Kindly smash that subscribe button and notification bell for more amazing and educating videos like this. Till our next time.